the Marvels ended its run as the lowest grossing MCU movie in history.
And that's our fault. You know that. Twitter's saying that it's our fault for not going
Well,
to watch it.
I mean, specifically you, Amanda. It's
Yeah, I
your
didn't.
fault.
My fault. I didn't see Captain Marvel either, and I'm not sorry.
Yeah, I didn't see it either. Like, I don't think anyone in Toxic Femme saw it except for Tom because he was forced to by Yellow Flash.
Well, I saw the
Sorry,
first
Tom.
one, Captain Marvel. I did not see the Marvels.
Oh yeah, I mean, I saw Captain Marvel as well because it was advertised as being relevant to the MCU, and the Avengers, and then it wasn't. So I was like, this is bullshit.
I was
But
salty because we didn't get Black Widow. I was like, who is this and why aren't we getting a Black? Like, even then, I was like that. And then the Black Widow movie we
yes,
got made it even worse. Just rubbed
oh,
salt in the wound. So that's why I didn't go see it. I was like, no, I want to see Black Widow next.
oh my God, you're so right though because they totally let us down with a Black Widow movie, and then they finally came out with a Black Widow movie when she's dead and
Yeah,
has a
thanks,
freaking
Disney.
prequel. I was like, what? What is this? This is so stupid. But so yeah, they're making records with this movie, but not the kind of records that they want. And I just can't help but think, like, what is Bob Iger thinking now? I mean, I guess we kind of know because he's told us last week that I guess this is all fine, like everything's okay, and it was the fault of not having enough executives on the set because of COVID. Even though this movie was basically refilmed and reshot several times after COVID. I don't know. There's just a bunch of coping answers that he gave. I don't know what his actual feelings would be about this. I think his actual feelings is probably like fuck. But I don't know. Maybe at the same time it's not. Maybe they're doing it producers and they're just making money off flops and they don't really care. I can't really tell anymore. That's where we're
They're
at.
definitely not making money off flops. They're not in a good place. And if you watch the full video of Bob Iger, he basically just blames Bob Chapek the whole time, and he
Yeah.
takes all the glory and takes none of the responsibility.
Yeah. And then I saw this earlier that was the cope that Bob Iger has been giving out. But I saw this Andre tweet this out earlier. Dear God, WTF, Disney needs to cancel all of this because Marvel is dead if they don't. And it says, you like this lineup? And I guess this is their new lineup, really? Like, woof. We got this weirdo Hulk guy from She-Hulk.
What's up with his hair?
That's the son of Hulk, I guess. Obviously her, which I got nothing against this girl. I think she's actually got kind of fucked over. Similarly to how what's his name? Finn got screwed over in Star Wars. Like she's getting screwed over with this property. I don't know who the hell this is. I have no idea. This is the new Ant woman, I guess. I don't know.
Ant person.
Ant daughter.
I have no idea.
What is she called? Like Ant Woman? Is that
Ant
her
girl?
name?
Ant Hold on. Who is the girl?
I have no idea.
What?
Who is the girl under Ant Girl?
I have no idea who this is.
I don't know who that is.
Is this one of the Thor kids? Like maybe it's Thor's daughter or like Thor's daughter, maybe? I don't know. Because I know Thor also had a daughter. Didn't
So I know the last two are Wanda's sons, right? At the
end,
the last two, and then Kate Bishop.
Oh yeah,
that's the only ones I know.
Wait, these ones aren't even real. They're they're not even real kids.
Well,
I was so confused by that storyline.
The Agatha series that nobody cares about.
Oh, that's right. Okay, and then there's a Hawkeye chick. Then there's Riri Williams. I guess that's her, right? No, that's Riri Williams.
That's what's her name. That's that girl Chavez.
Yeah, that's America Chavez, the chick from Multiverse of Madness with the lesbian moms.
Yes.
I guess this is the new Loki. I don't know who the hell that is. And I don't know who this is either. I have no idea who this person is. So that's their new lineup for this is the new Avengers.
I mean, I don't hate Kate Bishop. The one thing I'll say that I said about the Hawkeye, I love Hawkeye. That at least in the the show, they stayed true, not to the comics, because I mean, they changed MCU's Hawkeye a lot. Like him and Black Widow hook up in the comics and stuff. Like he's not this married guy, you know.
Mhm.
But the only thing that I liked, not the only thing, but something I liked is that they didn't make Kate Bishop like overpowered, like she was saving him and stuff. That's the one thing that I gave them props for, is that Hawkeye was
She
still
was
the
totally
tough one.
overpowered. That's why I stopped watching it.
I mean, like where she was like saving him and stuff, like she was still messing up, right? Like she gets herself caught trying to save him. That's what I mean. Like they didn't make her better than
yeah.
him. Yeah.
But that whole scene though, where she's like flipping those like 200-pound guys like by the car, I was like, no. Like I was like, I'm done.
Everyone wanted Kingpin and Hawkeye. She should have gone against Black Widow's sister.
Yeah.
Natasha, or not Natasha. What the heck is her name? I forgot. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, what is her name?
Her sister. I forget her name. I said Natasha.
No, what is it? I don't know.
Oh my God. See, this is also what it's showing, right? Like I've seen some of these characters shows, like, you know, even Kate Bishop, like I called her Hawkeye Girl because I don't remember her name. You don't remember any of these people's names. They're not memorable. Nobody cares. Nobody cares about any of this. I mean, I know I don't.
Elena,
like,
thank you, chat.
There we go. People are saying Elena, but I don't care. Like, you know, I remember most of the other characters' names from the other movies, but these people, like, I don't know anything about.
Phase 2.
I don't care. I don't care about Wanda's made up children. Like, I don't care about Kid Loki. I really don't. I really don't. Like, that. This isn't made for me. I feel like, I don't know. And if they're like, and that's what I'm saying. Like, when I look at this, I'm like, okay, so Bob sees these headlines. And then, you know, he sees like the headline of the Marvels like crashing and burning, setting like all-time lowest MCU movie record. And then he's like, okay, what do we got on the lineup? Let's look and see what we got here. And then he looks at this, he looks at this picture. He's like, oh, this is the movies we got coming up. Some of our series. Is this really where you want to go? Like, and then you see like Taylor Swift is making mad money, and then you're like, something's got to give, man. Like, I don't know. Tom, what is Bob thinking? Do you have any idea? No. Yeah, nothing.
Got nothing.
Like, that's it.
Well, Bob's just thinking. Bob's like a politician who keeps blaming the previous president.
You know, wasn't he
very accurate?
Years later,
wasn't he gonna run? Well, wasn't that a whole thing that he was gonna run for president? Do you guys think that's
big rumor
happening?
2 years ago? No,
not anymore. Well, at least not for 2024, but I don't know.
Like, if you were gonna run, you need to run like when you were hot and when Disney was like genuinely like at the top of the game,
making money. Yeah, like, I guess that's true.
Oh, who's gonna get us out of this horrible economy? Bob Iger. Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Look what's happening to his company. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah, that would not be a good advertising. Like, here's that's
you can't save Disney, but he can save us.
I know, that's how I feel about when people are like Gavin Newsom might be the new Democratic presidential nominee, and I'm like, have you guys seen California? Like,
right?
Do you really want shit all over the streets?
You know, the people are real happy with him out there somehow.
I don't know how. I don't get it.
I don't either.